Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. So today we're going to do a day of protein sparing modified day of eating. I'm still doing these 1 day a week right now. So if you don't know what protein sparing modified day of eating is, it's where you eat a super low carb, 10 carbs or less. You keep your fat really low, so at 20 grams or 30 grams or less. For fat, you keep your protein equal to your lean mass. So for me, that's about 160 grams of protein that I want to consume in a day. And then I'm supposed to keep my calories somewhere around 1,000 or less. So the premise is this is a day like instead of fasting for the day, you fast by you're eating protein to sustain your muscle mass, right? So when you fast, for every pound of fat you lose, you also lose a pound of muscle. So when you're doing your protein sparing modifying fast, you lose the pound of fat, but you keep the pound of muscle. That's the premise behind it. So if you're into keeping that muscle mass and trying to build muscle mass, but you're trying to lose your body fat, this is a really good way of doing it. So again, it also, if you're doing it and you're looking for weight loss and you want to lose weight loss fast, this is a great way of getting kicking that extra weight off. If you're in a stall or in a plateau, doing this a couple times a week, boy, I'll tell you, it will really kick your butt and get you in gear and get you going. So I have not had any problems with it, whether it makes me feel tired or lowers my energy in any way, shape, or form. So it actually does just the opposite for me, because I think it kicks my ketones in a little bit more and gets me going a little bit. So it's really good. So we're going to do a day of eating. Hopefully you stick around for it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Again, I think I'm going to do it again in March as well, maybe 2 days a week, because I'm going to change my macros around a little bit, what I'm eating a day. So I'd like to know what you think. Is it worth doing more of these protein sparing modifying day of eatings, or should I look for something else to replace them with? I'm just kind of wondering, because I like doing them. I enjoy doing them, and I think they're beneficial. And I don't actually find them really hard to do. You know, everybody says, "Oh, well, how the heck can you keep the carbs that low?" So, but it's you stick around and you'll find out. So, but anyway, so this video I want to do the shout out this week. So I'm going to try to do these shout outs. I think I'm going to limit them maybe once a week, maybe every other video or something like that. I know sometimes I forget to do them at all, right? So, and that's just me, because I do. So, sorry. So, but anyway, so I want to do this shout out for this one, and this is another one of our trainers, one of my favorite trainers. So this is going to be Kristen Quick Fit. She has been a really motivational trainer. So right now, with all that was going on in the world, I was starting to do the workouts in the house again and stuff like that. So I was looking for stuff to do in the house. And Kristen Quick Fit actually had some great workouts. She's got workouts for all different levels of us, from beginners all the way to really experienced. She does quick workouts to pretty lengthy workouts. She's doing Tabata stuff. Today's workout was a core exercise workout. She's doing weekly challenges too. So I did my 1,000 jumping jacks one day, 150 squats another day. So she really kicks your butt, and it's really good. So so that's going to be who the shout out is for this week. So go over there and check her channel out. Really good. She's doing really well on her channel. So it would be great to show some love. Tell her you're over there from Alan's Awesome Keto World. Just so she knows that that I gave her a shout out. So all right, I know she watches the channel. She comments on a lot of the videos, almost all the videos. I enjoy her workouts. So I mean, there's a group of them that do it. There's like 4 of them that I follow pretty religiously, and kind of rotate through different workouts and stuff like that. And I kind of pick which ones I want to do today and whatever. So and they're great, right? Like I say, I'm not going to the gym right now, and even when I start going back to the gym, I think I'm going to just go to the gym 2 or 3 days a week, and then I'm going to do some workouts at the house in the interim as well. So go check it out. Hopefully you enjoy it, and you'll connect and you'll enjoy it as well. So again, we're going to get back to the protein sparing modifying fast day, and stick around in the next episode, and we're going to show you what I had for breakfast. Good morning. It is 5:20 a.m. on Thursday. I'm going to do a day of eating. It's going to be a day of protein sparing modified eating, so that's where we're going to start off. Coffee. Need coffee to survive. Wake me up. That's what I'm having. Going. While that's brewing, let's see what we're gonna have for breakfast. And 2 eggs. I'm gonna have just the egg whites, not the yolks. One down, one to go. All right, 2 eggs. I'm gonna take the yolks out. So just the egg whites. That's all I'm having. 2 of them. And my coffee, I'm gonna put in 2 scoops of the collagen. Oh, that's only 1. That's it for my breakfast, so that's all there is. So now I'm going to sit down and eat my eggs and drink my coffee and watch a little bit of the news, and we'll come back and I'll show you what I'm going to make for my lunch. Hey everybody, it's time to take some supplements and get lunch going. So probiotics. Take one of these every morning. I don't know if a lot of you realize that when you're doing keto or low carb, that when you're eating a lot of sugar substitutes, the sugar sweeteners like erythritol, xylitol, a lot of them damage your gut health. So kill some of the bacteria off and stuff. So one of the things, that's why I take the probiotics. So think about it and check into it and do some research on it. I'm no doctor or a nurse or nutritionist or anything else, so nothing to do with medical. So, but for my research that I've done, for me, it's really helped. It helps me in the bathroom situation as well to make sure that I'm regular and stay, because I have good gut health. And again, I'm not going to go through all of them and take them out like I normally do. I take a B12. I take a zinc. I take a D3 K2. Again, the K2 keeps the calcium from sticking in your veins, so it allows the calcium to go where it should be instead of clogging arteries, right? So it keeps everything moving. Vitamin C, because vitamin C is a catalyst for some of the other things. Same with vitamin D. And then magnesium is the other one. And the other things I do normally take, usually I take a fish oil. I actually ordered some iodine because I'm going to start taking a little bit of iodine as well. I ordered it, should be here today. I'm hoping that see how that improves, because there's a lot of benefits to it. At least that's the research that I've done so far. So I've ordered some of that, and it's supposed to be arriving today, I believe. So I'm going to start taking that as well. I got to go to I get my fish oil from Costco, so I got to go back to Costco and get that next time we go to Costco. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know that I usually take a multivitamin too, and I ran out of those too, so I'm going to have to get some of those as well. So there's a couple other things that I don't do. So those are kind of the supplements I do. I'm not going to take them all out and bag them. I'll do that later. You don't need to watch me do that. So, and same for lunch. So for my lunch, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to eat 2 cans of tuna. I'm going to have just a little bit of the Primal Kitchen mayonnaise. So I get this at Costco. It's hard to eat this much. I don't eat a lot of mayonnaise, but if you do eat a lot of mayonnaise, this is a really good one. So this is the brand I get. I like Primal Kitchen products. Just a plug for them. I have no affiliation with them or anything. So, but they're really, really good. So I'm going to make that, and I'm going to take a couple of the hot dog buns that I have for protein sparing, and I'm actually going to fill those with the tuna, and have that for my lunch. So I'll come back and I'll show you the tuna being made. The tuna made, I don't think you need to know how to make tuna or know how to do that, but and the hot dog buns, and that will be my lunch. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I'm actually going to tip it down to be easier for you to see rather than me holding it up. So this is what it looks like. It's just tuna. I put that mayonnaise in there. So that's going to take me close to my fat content for the day. And then I have the 3 protein sparing modified buns. I'm going to cut those, and then later at dinner, at lunch, I will take them and I will put them all into in together, and that will be my lunch. So like that. See it better like that. So that's my lunch right there. So good lunch, high in protein. Got a little bit of fat in it, but not a lot. So maybe I'll see if I can take a picture of my desk to see who's around and who's not, who's coming in and out of my office. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey everybody, it's time to make some dinner, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make something. I've made it before. I'm going to actually make some, I got some ground turkey breast, extra lean. I'm actually going to use this. I'm just going to grind up, it's a whole pound of it. I'm going to put in a couple tablespoons, actually 2 servings of the Peptides sauce. We're going to cook it all up in the pan. I'm going to add a bunch of spices to it and stuff like that. And then we're going to make some tacos out of it. So kind of. So So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cook this up, I don't know, and we'll go from there. I am going to use a little bit of oil in the pan just because it is extra lean. And when you do the extra lean, it kind of is very dry, and you know, so it just kind of sticks the pan a little bit. So I'm going to use some avocado oil in it, just a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit in there just to kind of help with the issue. So really super lean, low on carbs. Oops. Need a wooden spoon. Sorry, hit the camera. I'm also going to move the camera over here. I'm going to put it down because you don't really want to watch me. I'll show you what the food looks like. So the serving size of this is 2 tablespoons, so I'm going to put in 4 tablespoons into this thing. Hold on, somebody at the door. Sorry about that. I got a new cell phone and they were delivering it, and they need signature. They won't just drop it off. All right, that's a good thing. That's all I needed. That's all there is in there. I want this to be good and spicy. A little pepper in it. A little salt. A little garlic powder. We're going to use some crushed peppers. I'm going to have to get some more crushed peppers. I've been using a lot of this stuff lately. I really like the spices, so a little onion powder. And I'm missing something. I want to add in. All right, I want to get some cayenne pepper. So cayenne pepper. All right, so I'm just gonna brown this up, mix it up. My little help tool. Alright, so that's all it is. I'm going to come back when this is done and I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll talk about what I'm going to do with it and how I'm going to eat it. Alright, well, I'll be back and see you in a minute. Alright guys, I'm going to weigh this out. Get my scale set here. Put that on there. zero it out. Oop. And I'm going to take it, I'm going to put 8 ounces of this in here. This is going to be for my dinner. All right, that's 8 ounces. And the rest of this I'm going to save for my next protein space modifying day, probably. So that's going to be my dinner. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take this, I'm going to let it cool a little bit. Right? I move the scale out. This is a really nice scale. I've used this scale a lot. So I'm going to take these egg life wraps, and these egg life wraps, I'm going to use 3 of them. And that's going to give, they're just egg whites, that's all they are. 25 calories. They're made from egg white, xanthan gum, natural flavoring, salt, and that's really it. So 0 carbs, 0 fat, pretty good. So that's what I'm going to have. It's 3 of these with this, and I'm going to wrap them up like a burrito, I guess, and that's what I'm going to have. So I'm going to take this. Let me tip the camera up here a little bit. So I'm going to take some of this, I'm going to wrap the meat up in it, and I'm going to take it over and meet with my wife, so and have a wonderful dinner with her. Masawako works in the evening, so she has lunch at shortly after I get home, so I make my dinner and usually go over and meet her, and she actually leaves some stuff in the refrigerator for her to heat. She wants to heat up, and I take it over, we meet, we have dinner together, and it's kind of, we do that most nights. So it works out good. So, but that's what we're gonna do. I'll come back once I have it all made and show you what it looks like and prepared, just to kind of get a good idea of it. At the end of it, we will come back. We will talk all about the macros and how I did for the day and everything else. So, all right, we'll see you in a few. All right, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the ground turkey. I'm going to put it in here. These are really pliable, really nice. So and go back a little in this one. That's all there is to it. I'm going to tip this back up again. There. So now I'm going to just show you. That's what it's going to look like. So. Oh. I'm going to tell you, that's really, really good. Maybe I shouldn't have took such a big bite, so I could talk. So that's going to be my dinner tonight. That's really, really good. I really, really like that. That's really, really good. So, it's one of my favorite things to make right now. I don't know why it is, but I'm just on one of those kicks right now. So hopefully you enjoyed everything so far. If you have any questions, let me know. I have an email down below. I'd like to ask you if you've put that thumbs up yet, hit that subscribe button, or hit that on the side over here on the left-hand side. I don't know whether it's this side or this side. There's a little logo. I have a little logo that I made. Check it out. Click on it, and you can subscribe right through that. Hit that little Allen's Awesome Keto World down there in the corner, and that will get you subscribed too. So that would really be cool. So I'd really appreciate it. And we'll come back in the next segment and we will talk a little bit about macros for the day and how we did. Hey, it's the end of the day. It's kind of time to wrap things up and see how we did. So first I'm going to go through and talk a little bit about making sure that you hit that thumbs up, you hit that subscribe button, and you hit that little bell icon next to it. I guess it's over here right next to it, so that that you get notified on other videos that I make. Again, I try to do a cooking video every week. I'm doing a day of eating, tips, trips to sustaining a weight and or continuing to lose weight. So hopefully, you kind of stick around. Do some other videos as well, product reviews and things of that nature. So hopefully you stick around. I think we have some really exciting things coming up in March. I have a plan that I'm going to follow. I'm going to see how that goes. So stick around, right? So I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to kind of read through. So I use Carb Manager. If you don't know what Carb Manager is, Carb Manager is, hold on, it's loading. So Carb Manager is a tracker that I use, and I put all my food in it. So that's all it is. It actually works really well because it's got a scan feature, so I can pick up a product. So something like this electrolyte, and I can scan it, and it will tell me, what it is and all that. So again, this morning what I had was a black coffee, and I had 2 scoops of collagen in it, and I had 2 large egg whites, and that's what I had. So that breakfast was 0 carbs and 20 calories. That's all my breakfast was, and it was a pretty good breakfast. The egg whites with the protein and the collagen sustain you pretty well. So then for lunch I had 2 cans of tuna, right? 2 cans of drained tuna. That chunk-like tuna in water, and then I put a little bit of mayonnaise with that Primal Kitchen mayonnaise with the avocado oil in it. So that's what I had, and then I put that inside of a bread. You remember seeing that clip, and that's what I had. Now for lunch, that whole lunch was 2 total carbs and 481 calories. And then for dinner, you saw me, and I had that Simple Truth ground turkey breast, extra lean, and then I had 3 egg life wraps, and then I had some of that picante's sauce, mild sauce that went into it. There were some other spices and stuff like that, but they were pretty negligible, and they didn't add up to anything either. So that was 1 carb for my dinner. And 325 carbs for the day. So with that said, I don't know whether you can see this or not. I'll go through and read it. I'll actually post a copy of it up here so you can see it a little bit better up here. And so just to start out, so for my total carbs for the day was 8. So yeah, so you can definitely stay under the 10 carbs a day. So I stayed at 8. That was my total carbs. My net carbs were 4, right? So if you measure net carbs, it was even lower, right? And then my fat was 28, so I stayed below the 30 mark. I'm kind of surprised about that. I thought it'd be a little higher. Now, I did use some avocado oil when I cooked the turkey. I didn't count that. Maybe I should have. But so I'm right around that 30 grams of fat, right? So, and then my total carb, my total calories, right, was 926 for the day. So that's all I ate for the day. So enough to sustain me, enough to keep my muscles intact, but a lot less than what I need. So therefore, it will burn off weight, especially like when I'm sleeping tonight and stuff. So it will continue to lose weight for until I eat again in the morning. And then my protein was 156. I remember I said my lean mass was 160. That's what I was trying to get to. So 156 today. So I was pretty close to that. So again, I guess you can up here. So sorry about that. So that's kind of where my day ended. I'm done eating for the day. I won't eat anything else today. It's actually almost 8 o'clock. So I will be getting things ready for tomorrow and heading upstairs to take a shower and getting ready for bed for the night. So it was a good day. I enjoyed it. You know, it's nothing fabulous, right? So, but the tuna was good. The turkey meat in with that salsa is really, really good. So, like I say, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hey, if you have any questions or if you're interested in getting more information about protein sparing modifying fasting or anything like that, or a keto or keto diet, or if you're looking for some help or something else, don't be afraid to reach out. I have an email down below that you can send me an email. I will respond within 24 hours. Don't expect a response like in 10 minutes. Sometimes it takes me a little while if I'm at work or whatever. So, but I will respond pretty quick and let you know right away what's going on and what I can do to help. Or again, I'm no doctor or professional or anything else, but I can give you what's worked for me so over the years. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button down below and then hit that little bell icon next to it. That would be really, really, truly appreciated. It helps me with YouTube and YouTube saying, hey, go out and show these to other people. So, all right. Hey, you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to watch this video up here, this video here, and this video here, because you guys are awesome.